This is when younger me, 2 years ago, started researching. What am I doing wrong here? Because obviously I'm not making any progress. I'm eating all this healthy food. Why am I not getting shredded and losing body fat? Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Ben. We back with another video. And it's gonna be part three of my series, things I wish I knew as a beginner lifter. Trying to help you beginners out there who are just getting started with lifting, or even if you're intermediate and have been lifting for a couple of years now, this will still help you. So this episode, or this part, is going to be about nutrition. See, now you can't just go to the gym, lift, and not eat. You need to eat. You need to be eating correctly, and you need to be eating enough in order to grow. So let's first talk about what I used to do when I was a beginner and I was just getting started in the fitness scene. I was just eating healthy. I've said this in another video before, I think in my story video. If you haven't watched that, go watch that. I'll put it up there. But yeah, I was eating what was so-called healthy foods. I used to eat a lot of salads, but a lot of Caesar dressing. That was my favorite. Probably like 200 calories for a tablespoon of that stuff, because it is just so calorie dense. And yeah, a lot of those, a lot of chicken Caesar wraps, a lot of peanut butter, avocado. These foods would not be working, and I really thought that eating healthy was going to get me shredded and build a bunch of muscle, which is just not the case. Then, right, I was like, alright, I want to get like leaner. I want to lose like this belly fat I have over my abs, right? And I just didn't know how, so I just kept eating like I was eating, and I thought eventually I would get there if I just kept training my abs. I was one of those like looking up YouTube videos how to get abs in 6 minutes or whatever. If you guys didn't already know, these ab videos that say you can get abs in 10 minutes or this quick 2-minute ab exercise every day will get you abs in a week, they're all bullshit. Just want to throw that out there for you guys. They don't work. Calorie deficit, eating less calories than you burn, you're going to lose body fat. As we know, the only way to actually burn body fat, get leaner, get shredded, calorie deficit. Only way. So this is when younger me, 2 years ago, started researching, right? I'm like, alright, what am I doing wrong here? Because obviously I'm not making any progress. And I was just curious, like, I'm eating all this healthy food, why am I not getting shredded and losing body fat, I had a lot of lower body fat that was hiding my bottom 2 abs. And this is when I learned about calorie deficit, calories in, calories out. The only way to lose weight is to be in a deficit. There are a lot of things that affect calories in, calories out, but at the end of the day, you need to be burning more than you eat on a daily basis in order to lose body fat. And I also learned that you do not need to eat big to get big. And to you beginner lifters out there, do not make the mistake of dirty bulking or trying to eat as much food as possible in order to put on a bunch of muscle. This is just not going to build more muscle if you're eating like shit. I like to call it eating big to get fat, because that is what is going to happen at the end of the day. When you are eating big, you're just going to put on a bunch of body fat that you don't want. My advice to beginner lifters: if you do bulk, do not dirty bulk and eat a bunch of shit food, because you are going to be much better off eating cleaner food. Your performance is going to be so much better. Your mental is going to be so much better. Do not dirty bulk, okay? And if you think you're getting fat and you don't like how you look, don't bulk. If you're getting too fat to the point where your health is at risk because you're bulking, it's just not worth it at that point, and you should definitely cut back down. That's why I'd recommend slight surplus at the most, and if not, just staying at maintenance and maintaining and just building muscle through progressive overload in the gym and training hard. To build muscle, you only need 4 things: water, protein, energy, and some sort of training stimulus. All 4 of these things are readily available in a surplus, at maintenance, and in a calorie deficit. Therefore, you can build muscle in all 3 of those points. So you'll also hear people say that you can't build muscle in a calorie deficit. They are just not educated clearly, because it is definitely possible to build muscle in a calorie deficit, especially if you are new to the gym, if you are a beginner, like you right there, you're watching this video. If you're just getting started and you go into a deficit, you're going to have a much easier time putting on muscle in a deficit than like I would. It's obviously a lot harder to put on muscle in a deficit compared to when you're at maintenance or in a surplus, but it is possible. Another misconception about nutrition is that you need to eat 400 grams of protein. You need to eat all this protein in order to build muscle. Again, this is not the case at all. I recommend 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. However, when I'm in a deficit and I'm cutting down, I like to increase my protein intake, because protein is actually the most satiating macronutrient. So if I'm cutting and I'm hungry a lot, increasing my protein intake keeps me more satiated throughout the day, so I'm not as hungry. But when I'm just maintaining and in a slight surplus, say, I drop it back down to around 150 grams, increase my carbohydrate intake so my performance increases. I find when I have more carbs in my system, I perform better, I have more energy. Going back to what I said before, you need protein, energy, water, and a training stimulus to build muscle. If I have more energy, I'm going to perform better in the gym, and I have enough protein. If I just have 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, that is plenty, and I'll be building muscle. So yeah, other than just protein, there's also carbs and fats, as you know. So when it comes to setting up, I guess, your macros, I don't personally track macros, but I know some of you guys want to track your macros, whatever, do you. But I personally feel like I function a lot better with a little bit of fat in my diet. I find like fat gives me more energy. It's weird, because your main source of energy is obviously carbohydrates. I have more energy, and I'm also like more satiated after meals when I have like more fat in my meals. Like I said, it depends on everybody's personal preferences. So honestly, just go off of how you feel. If you find you function good when you hit 60 grams of fat, then keep it at 60 grams of fat, and then let your carbs fall where they fall. So to sum up macros and how you should like set them up: if you're maintaining, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If you're cutting, go a little higher than that. Don't need to be much higher, but getting more protein is going to keep you more satiated. But let's just say you're maintaining 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Say you're 150 pounds. You just get it 150 grams of protein. And let's say you find that when you hit 50 grams of fat, you function well, you feel good. Keep it at 50 grams of fat and let carbs fall where they fall, as long as you are in your calorie zone. Once again, you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. Calorie maintenance, you will stay the same weight. And calorie surplus, you will put on fat, so don't do that. But I would actually recommend a slight surplus of 200 to 300 calories, especially for beginners, just to spark that growth, you know. But if you're already starting at a point where you have a high body fat percentage, it's better to be in a deficit, because if you're a beginner, you will have a much easier time putting on muscle in a deficit since you're a beginner. But going back to macros, don't obsess over them. I know some of you want to count your macros and you're all excited, but at the end of the day, it comes down to your calories, not your macros. Yes, macros do play a big role, but at the end of the day, calories are the most important. And just to bring everything together here, let's go over what we talked about. Me, don't make the mistakes I did. I was eating all healthy foods. Not really the smartest, not really the most sustainable compared to now, where I have a better idea and better mindset of the calories that are in different foods, the macros that are in different foods, which foods make me feel good, which macronutrient amounts I know help me function well in the gym, in day-to-day life, how many calories my body wants on a daily basis in order to maintain. If I want to cut down, I know where to go from there. Eating healthy will not necessarily get you shredded. Eat big to get big. More like eat big to get fat. Beginners out there, do not listen to the people that are telling you to just eat a bunch of food, eat as much as you can. That is not going to help as much as they say it is. To build muscle, you just need water, protein, energy, and a training split. Eating more protein, like 300 grams a day, is not going to get you more results than eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Science shows that the effects of more protein diminish once you get past around 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Therefore, eating 300 grams of protein a day is not going to build more muscle. Sorry. That just about wraps it all up. And I just wanted to say, for you beginners out there, do not do a specific diet. You need to create a lifestyle for yourself. You do not need to create a strict diet. Fitness and building muscle, getting shredded, whatever your goals are in fitness, it needs to be something you enjoy. It's not something that you should have to do for a couple months. This diet, keto, whatever. It needs to be a sustainable lifestyle. At the end of the day, you want to be enjoying the foods that you're eating. Make better choices in the kitchen. There's so many healthy recipes out there. I will be dropping some healthy recipes soon. Build a lifestyle, not a diet. Should put that on a shirt. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you could learn something from it. That wraps up this episode of things I wish I knew as a beginner lifter, all about nutrition. If you guys have not already, like the video, comment for the algorithm, hit the bell button, and guys, it's finally here. My website, got it all up and running. I have my one-on-one coaching for sale, as well as my 4-week training program that I run right now. I'm very happy with how the website came out. If you guys are interested in coaching or a training program, head over to my website. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, go follow me on Instagram. I'll put it up on the screen right there. It's Ben X Sag. We recently hit 3,000 followers. Thank you guys so much. Also, we hit 100 subscribers on here. Thank you guys. Road to 1K. 1K subs soon. It's not really about numbers for me though. I just like helping you guys, no matter how many subscribers I have, no matter how many Instagram followers I have. All about helping you guys. Whatever my audience size is, I'm still going to be all for you guys and helping you guys reach your fitness goals, whatever they may be. So if you guys have any future video ideas you want me to cover, comment below, DM me, whatever. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Peace.